Greeting interwebs, this is JackitK, and I did have two videos that I did JackitKTries on, but I was not proud of the commentary at all. So instead of just dumping everything completely, I decided just to give you a quick overview of my opinions of two games that I've tried on the 3DS recently. One is a demo of a game called H2O, and the other is of European Conquest. Long story short, neither of these games were real engaging to me. It was really hard to even come up with good commentary while playing through them. They hardly felt like games to me. Fishdom H2O takes you on the role of a marine biologist student recently graduating in order to prove herself worthy of inheriting one of the best aquarium things in the world. She has to raise an aquarium from scratch. Gameplay wise, there's only two things to it, and only one of them counts as a game. Although depending on what you define as a game, you may be hard pressed to find a game in either one of these features. The first one is fish raising, and I say that in quotes, because you don't really raise the fish at all. You just buy the fish, you buy decorations, and you kind of watch them swim. However, you have a set amount of money. And how do you earn more money? Well, you play this search game. If you're familiar with things like Where is Waldo or I Spy books, it's essentially the same exact thing as an I Spy book. Nothing real action-oriented, just involved in searching and finding an array of clutter. I know that sort of thing appeals to some sort of people, so if you like I Spy books, you'll probably find a lot more enjoyment out of this game than I do. However, that is the only gameplay of this game. So be warned, if you do not like what you're seeing right here with the I Spy, you're not going to like this game. The second game of European Conquest, it's essentially Risk. In fact, if you want to play Risk, I recommend playing the board game, because I'm not sure if it was just how it was presented and all thrown to me at once with this tutorial, or if there's something up with the gameplay, but it seems overly complex and confusing, and there doesn't seem to be any clear method to how to play the game. The lack of animation really does not help the idea of making an engaging experience either. If you pay attention to the tutorial at the very beginning of the game, you'll know what to do, but it's very easy to read it and browse right by it. And even if you do know what you're doing, I don't know how you can get more enjoyment out of this than actually playing the board game Risk. I think there's a lot of history shoved into it though, and plenty of opportunities to make jokes about what certain countries used to be called during the time frame of World War II. If my lack of engagement in the commentary was not enough of a reason to scrap it, all the horrible jokes I made to try and compensate was. I'll just leave it at that. So there was my review of the two things I tried to do JackitKTries of and failed miserably to commentate. If you guys enjoy this format, I don't mind doing this with more games that I decide not to JackitKTry but play through anyways. Who knows, it might be an easier way for me to get the videos out. So if you guys like it, and I like it because it's easier to make, then I see no reason not to do this in the future. Just feel free to comment below, leave your likes, however you want to leave your feedback. And if I don't have a natural JackitKTries this week, I'll make sure there's one for the following week. Take care, everyone.